Hey guys, it's Sky. I'm connecting with you back again today, and this time I'm outside and I've got my chickens behind me, and I just was wondering if other people are having the same experiences that I'm having. I've been very bonded with my chickens, and I watch everything they do, and I will tell you they are up at clockwork. Then that sun comes up, the crack of dawn, that rooster crows, they're out here, and then right when the sun comes down, they just go inside of their coop. Well, lately they are all out of whack. I've been raising them. As you know, I'm a vegan. I don't eat any animal products whatsoever, and the only time I'll eat any dairy is if I raise that chicken and I can see the egg and everything that they have ate throughout their life. So, and they're raised over here next to Oregonite, so I feel good. But the one thing here is these our natural, I'm noticing these natural patterns of our animals are changing. The sun is sending something out different. Now, I wanted to really talk to you about a couple things all in one that have to do with our weather and chemtrails and how it's affecting us and the moon. And they're kind of all intertwined because this isn't something that I personally came up with. This is something that the light beings are telling me to have us understand. This isn't, and I'm going to do the best I can to try to give you these messages. I'm not a scientist. So, I'm here in the west coast of California. The west coast, I'm in California, and we are experiencing massive chemtrails, massive, over the last 48 hours. I've lived here for 26 years, and I've never seen this. So I asked the light beings what it was about, and they said, they kind of teach you how to understand chemistry, so it's not like they give you the information, they teach you how to understand it. So when I stand next to these chemtrails and I understand the energy at me, I read lithium in the cloud, and I read it's a magnetic particles in there that are keeping us gravitated down. And the reason that these chemtrails are literally changing the wobble, if you will, these are general terms, the rotation of the earth, is because the sun is changing. The sun, if I can tell you this correctly, how they show me, the sun operates around our planet, the sun rotates around, and then the sun rotates around another whole thing over here, another whole system is how they're showing me. And what's going on with this ties in with the moon, because what's going on with the moon is trying to kind of turn. They show me it's trying to turn, and they don't want it to turn. They, meaning the darker people that are running our planet, they don't want this moon to turn because the moon is more artificial. It's kind of placed there. And there's a whole operation going on the dark side of the moon, and this is going to it's pulling gravity. See, because the moon is controlling our water, if I'm understanding this correctly, the way they're showing me. And I tell you, if you're a scientist, just kind of, I'm hoping you can understand this. I really am, because I'm just trying to explain it. The moon is controlling, which you probably do, the moon's controlling our water. And it's turning, so these tsunamis, it's pushing in tsunamis. They're showing me a lot of water, and we need to be really careful of water. But this is man-made because the sun is trying to get out anything in her energetic path, its energetic path that is not of true nature of God. And it's the best way I can explain it again. So the moon is not, it's not real. So it's not going to be orbiting with us anymore. It can't. Maybe this is why I keep getting the messages that the darker cabal, some of their group has orders to leave planet, because they do have operations on the moon. So from what my understandings are, and so if we rotate the moon, okay, excuse me, if we stop rotating the Earth is getting pulled. The reason there's so many chemtrails on the West Coast is because they're trying to stop the moon from tilting, is the best way that I can understand this. And when they stop the moon from tilting, which controls our water, it's going to send a tidal wave of tsunamis on our coastlines. So I think this is why there are so many chemtrails, especially here on the West Coast, and they're trying to even out the Earth so we don't have exposure to the moon going crazy right now. Apparently it is changing, our atmosphere is changing, and the sun is changing. So there's big chemtrails going on here. When I saw the chemtrails, because I come down the mountain, I thought that there was just a ship here, because a lot of times they'll hide out, and there's ships that they hide out in the clouds. But then when you look at it further and you see the color, and then if you're a light worker, you can read codings in a strange way. You can read the energy codings of molecules in a very odd way. You'll understand that there's lithium in there, and a metallic, they explain it, I don't know what the substance is, but it's like a holder, it's a binder to the Earth. So that's what's inside of our chemtrails. Now that is very harmful to our system. So it's a little bit harder to maneuver around for a lot of people, and it is affecting people on their DNA level. But we are working, there's a lot of people that are working really diligently to combat any kind of radiation that us humans would experience to the body that would permanently hurt us in any way. So I hope you stay connected, because I will totally fill you in on all the messages that I get. Again, don't expect me to be perfect in delivering this to you. It's just not going to be. I'm just going to do what they're telling me to, because I, like many of you, were met by light beings that said your planet's going to change and it's time to prepare your planet. And they're coming to us in many forms, in many ways. So a lot of Christians are getting messages from their God. I know I hear them. A lot of scientists are getting messages. A lot of light workers are getting messages. It's all from the God source coming back to reclaim our planet and put us into the golden age. So I hope this helps maybe fill in some lines, or I hope this helps have you explore further. So thank you.